They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head-on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
Holy shnikes, look at these fucking dehydrated pits.
I was about to say, you got some pit stains going.
Dude, this is rocking.
I don't know if that's dehydrated. I think you're overhydrated.
When I get dehydrated, that's how I know I'm dehydrated.
You sweat more?
My pits just start leaking. Only my pits, though. This is bad. What the fuck is this?
I mean, you can't tell. Just keep going.
I'm just going to be... So tell me about Buffalo. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. He's my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Heights High alum.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Heights, baby. Also Bearcat alum, University of Cincinnati, baby. New Heights comes to you every single Wednesday during the NFL season.
That's right. That's right.
Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S. And check out our official fan club at newheightsshow.com, also with one S. Jason, why don't you tell the people what we got coming up this episode? They might have a clue, but why don't you?
Oh boy. I think if you've been following everything happening over the weekend, I think you might know what we're going to talk about. But either way, we got an exciting episode for you boys and girls. All you 92%ers out there watching this one, we're going to recap all the madness of the divisional round weekend, including, of course, the most electric game of all in Buffalo, New York.
Ooh.
We're going to get some fan mentions that include my signed Kelly Green jersey going viral. And we'll talk about the rest of the biggest storylines heading into conference championship weekend coming up. But first, as always, new news, and the bracket-related new news.
Oh yeah, baby, best bracket of all time.
That's right, best
greatest
team name
NFL
bracket.
team name. There we go.
First
Greatest
round
NFL
of voting
name.
is officially in the books. The teams and everything that happened have been stamped.
Quite a bit of entries.
Thank you to the 92%ers who submitted brackets and voted in the round of 32 this past weekend. We ended up with over 36,000 brackets entered.
Damn. God damn.
That's right. 36,000 brackets have been entered into the competition. We got over 740,000 votes in the first round matchups on the Twitter polls this past weekend.
Fucking nuts.
We got a lot of fan bases riled up and might have started a blog war between the Dallas Cowboys and Eagles fans. I don't think we started that war. That war's been going on long before us.
Yep, that is the war of a lifetime right there.
But
the never-ending war.
Listen, we tried to make this thing as unbiased as possible. And of course,
what did Travis say?
Travis, I mean, listen, you knew it right from the get-go. You can't take away the bias.
For the good guys, baby.
The Eagles fans tried to eliminate Dallas in the first round. I mean, let's be honest, Commanders, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to do worst team name is like, we don't need to. It's the Washington Commanders. Like, there's nobody even close, right?
Let the fans decide.
Either way, the Eagles fans tried to eliminate Dallas. It ended up being just essentially the Eagles versus the Cowboys. We're going to reveal the first round poll results and talk about it. The Sweet 16 round matchups in the bonus video this Friday. So if you're looking to see how that all shakes out, or you have some skin in the game with your bracket being submitted, you might want to tune in Friday to see what the next round will entail.
All right now.
thank you to all the 92%ers for participating and getting involved. This is a lot of fun so far.
Appreciate you guys. This is fun, and thank you guys for proving me right. I can't wait to see who's the best team, Eagles or Chiefs. Let's move on to some fan mentions of the week, baby. All right, now, our first fan mention is a story that became national news, Jason. How about that?
National news. Did it become national?
Doing what you've been doing every single morning since you were 5 years old. Just taking a trip to McDonald's, getting a couple egg and sausage, egg and cheese muffins.
Don't
can't beat it, man.
You know what it is.
Can't beat it. Not just one, but two. That's right. Yep. Gotta carb up, man. You pulled up to your favorite McDonald's. Eagles fan and McDonald's employee Danielle Bonham.
Yep.
Shared a photo of you two at the drive-thru, and she's holding a signed Kelly Green jersey that I've been trying to get my fucking hands on.
Did I not get you one?
It's very generous. No, you didn't, Jason. No, you didn't. No. I also said, you know what? Fucking keep it. That's what I also said. But secretly, I still want it. This is very generous of you, man. You knew it might have been your last time this year pulling up to that McDonald's at that point in time, or you just felt like it was the right time, right moment. What made you do this?
I just went to McDonald's like I usually do, and Danielle had a jersey, and I was like, of course I'll sign your jersey, Danielle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it got miscommunicated.
I thought this was you like bringing a jersey to your local McDonald's.
Yeah, no, that's not what happened. I got to clear that up. That's not what happened. I don't just have signed jerseys in the back of my car. I think I might start doing this after seeing the joy on Danielle's face. This might be something that I'll try to institute in the future. The first time I ever pulled up to the McDonald's and Danielle was behind the counter, she was crying profusely when she was taking my order. She is a huge Birds fan.
You scared her that? Oh, nice.
No, it was tears of, I don't know, is it happiness or?
Yeah, it would have been happiness.
I don't know if it was happiness.
I cried when I see you sometimes. I cry when I see you sometimes.
I mean, everybody knows we're criers. We're a crying family. Anyway, Danielle is awesome. I will say this. She said that the thing says my favorite employee. Listen, I love all my Broomall McDonald's employees. I can't do that to any of the other wonderful workers.
Can't pick any favorites over here. Spoken like a good political man.
Danielle's definitely one of my favorite fans. She's awesome. She always gives me these like photographs of her. And
this is how you win an election, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what happens.
You don't pick your favorite employees. You love them all the same.
She gave me some nice cards.
Oh,
she
nice.
wrote me a wonderful letter about how much she appreciated me being an Eagle.
Nice. Holy fucking nice.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude, she's diehard.
Nice.
She's in one of the fans clubs. A lot of nice.
She in the 92 fan club?
I have more photos of Danielle in my car than I do my wife. She just gives me nice photos.
I'm going to go to CVS and print a fuck ton of photos of Kylie and just put them in your fucking glove compartment now.
She's competing with Danielle. But yeah, no, it was pretty awesome. Danielle's great.
Was it the best breakfast that you ever had?
All right, I wasn't going to say this. Danielle messed my order up. I don't know if it was Danielle, but somebody behind there messed the order up.
No, they got too excited. I think
they got excited. I think the pandemonium of the moment. So normally I go there every time I get 2 sausage, egg, and cheese with a large coffee, black. And I either hot or iced. It's always iced or hot. And they know it.
No hash brown?
Dude, I don't go hash brown. Hash browns are delicious.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I hate, I don't do combo meals. If I'm going there to get a burger, I get a double quarter pounder with cheese. I don't go there to get the value member number 4 with the fries.
Wow,
and
that's the point of it. Get you a
that's
better
a rookie
deal.
mistake. That's those fries and that drink. You're not getting your money's worth on that. It's not enough calories per dollar.
The hash brown you are.
No, it's still the same thing. It's not enough calories per dollar.
It's
you got to go high calorie
crunch.
item.
It might be their best item.
Now, their best item is a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin, and I get 2 of those. And a large black coffee because I love McDonald's
got this all
coffee.
jacked up.
And but either way, I always get either a hot black coffee or a iced black coffee, depending on how fastly it needs to be consumed. Danielle checked with me because she knows my order. She said, "Do you want iced or hot coffee today?" And I said, "I will take hot coffee." And I get up to the window after Danielle where they give you your food.
Nice.
And they hand me what I think is an iced coffee because I'm like, okay, they must have. Whatever, they got it. I'll drink an iced black coffee. I'm not going to do this.
I mean, that ain't going to ruin my morning.
And I take a sip of it, and it's the best damn coffee I've ever tasted in my life. It's so good. It takes me a second to realize that this isn't coffee. This is pure sugar, high fructose corn syrup, Coca-Cola, and it was delicious. Do you know how excited my brain got to expect the hard bitterness of coffee and to be shocked with just nothing but pure sugar into my head?
That's the best way to have it, man. Syrup, syrup, dude.
It was.
That might be the best way. I don't think I ever want ice cold coffee.
I mean, dude, if I barely
ever again.
I barely ever order pop. That's right, pop.
Soda.
That's the way I prefer to get it. Just keep messing my order up, because then it's not on me.
Everybody,
I don't feel
every
like,
drive-through you ever go through from
that's
now
right.
on is just gonna.
This is the hack. This is the hack. Because if I order a large Coke, I'll feel like a piece of shit. So I can't order a large Coke. I gotta get a coffee or something that's more like I can live with myself for getting.
Ain't no shame in my game.
But if you surprise me with a Coke, I'm going to be. With the rest of the day, I was just so happy because I got the signed Daniels jersey and I got a large Coca-Cola.
That's great, man.
Is there anything better than a fountain Coke?
Dude, there's one thing
it's
better.
It's so good. There's something that's different about
There's
it.
one thing better, and
What's
that's an ice cold cherry Pepsi. Oh,
I like cherry Coke, cherry Pepsi, whatever.
Nah,
I'm with
Pepsi.
you.
Wild cherry Pepsi is the greatest.
Especially at the movie theater, you get a wild cherry, cherry Coke or Pepsi.
St. Joe's. I mean St. Joe's. Joe's Barbecue.
Oh yeah,
Kansas City Joe's.
They do the wild cherry.
Joe's KC, whatever you want to fucking call it. Oklahoma
Yeah,
Joe's.
I know what you're talking about.
They got the. I go in there, get a half slab, a couple Z-Mans, some big old order of fries, and I just get that fountain drink. It's on the combo menu. You wouldn't get that.
I'm not a combo guy. I feel like combos are their way of trying to offload and bundle shit together so that you get stuff.
No, that's the supersize me. They had to discontinue that.
I'll build my own combo. I go a la carte. All right. If I want a large fry, I'll get a large fry. You know what I mean? I ain't going with this combo nonsense.
So when you order it, you'll order a combo, but you'll order it's a la carte, and then they'll just.
If I was going to do it, I'm going to do that. I don't want your combo. Your fucky. You get 4 different things.
Well,
I'm going to get what I want.
Automatically just goes into a combo.
I suppose if it all bundled into a combo, I would probably get the combo, but it doesn't happen long enough. It doesn't happen often.
This is great. Well, shout out to Danielle. Glad that she got her Kelly Green jersey signed, and good luck to you, my friend, on every drive-through you ever go through in Philly from now on. It looks like you're going to be stacked. Right. Every McDonald's and fucking fast food spot's just going to have Jason Kelce memorabilia stocked up under the window, just waiting for you to pull out.
I'm serious. I might just start stocking.
I
might just start stocking jerseys in the back of my truck and just handing them to my favorite fans. I think that's a great idea.
That might be the wrong thing to tell.
Okay, there we go.
America and everyone else that's listening.
Next up, we got another photo of my overflowing locker that has become viral and everybody knows about because the good people at NovaCare don't know how to what privacy is like. We let these wonderful media members into our locker room and they just shit on us. I mean, come on now. This has nothing to do with why you're in the locker room, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Jeff Kerr tweeted, Jason Kelce's locker. Jordan Mailata told me all this shit is from the podcast. Says he needs to start one to get free shit. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's one way to get free shit. Start a podcast.
You will get a lot of stuff saying. I can't deny, though.
Can't control it.
I can't blame all of this on the podcast. I think I'm just a messy human being.
I've personally told everybody at the Chiefs organization if it doesn't, like, if I didn't, because I never send stuff to the facility. So I'm like, if I don't give you a heads up that I'm sending something to the facility, you can just toss it.
Just throw it away.
I don't want that shit piling up like this. It's the worst. I've had a locker where it just gets stacked up and you just have boxes and it looks like a warehouse and you're just like, what am I doing?
All those boxes in front are podcast boxes or people sending it in relation to the podcast.
Dude, there might be a candle in there. There might be a Jason Kelce candle in there.
I guarantee there's a candle in there. That pink box is, but that pink box is a box of Girl Scout cookies from, I think, 2 years ago.
I heard those things got good shelf life though.
I'm a hoarder.
I'm happy you're supporting your local Girl Scouts.
Always.
Yeah, that's it's a little messed up there, Jeffy Kerr, but whatever. I like it. It's good stuff to know.
It's fair.
All right. And lastly, we got a shout out from none other than Stone Cold Chris Jones.
We got a shout out?
9-5. I have no idea. Chris made sure the world knew that I decided to go by Kelce instead of Kelce during our episode with our dad last year. And,
why is this still a thing? Why are we doing this?
I don't know. Because we made it fun, because I know it really pisses you off. I don't give a fuck what you call me. You can call me Kelce, Kels, Travis, T. Yeah, you can call me what? T-Rav, fucking Malibu's Most Wanted. I don't give a shit what you call me.
It's not even Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce.
Travis.
Yeah, bro. Crazy, right?
That's fucking crazy, right?
Why do I need to watch the clip? Should we go by Kels or Kelce?
Do whatever you want. I did.
Do whatever you want. I did. What an Ed Kelce line.
I mean, I really don't care what you call me either, but if I'm going to say my name, I'm saying Jason Kelce. But it's wrong. But I don't know why, but that's what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, that was Stone Cold Jones giving a shout out to our last name. So
regardless of whether it's Kelce or Kelce, there's nothing better than a Stone Cold Jones soundbite. Let's hear what his Chris Collinsworth impersonation sounds like with this clip.
Listen, guys, we're talking about a guy of Patrick Mahomes.
that's pretty good. He does. He goes down an octave when he says, listen, guys. Listen, guys.
Listen, guys. He's got the mannerisms really well done.
And Patrick Mahomes has been throwing the ball since he was eight years old. So that's definitely a Collinsworth line. It's pretty good. I didn't know he was such an impressionist.
Impressionist? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what other impressions Chris can do. We need to get him on the show. And
probably Leon Phelps.
There's no way he can do a Leon Phelps
the latest
impression.
Man. He can 1,000. He has to watch the movie or the skits.
Has he? Do you think he's seen? Do you think if you went up to him
the
right
latest
now and asked
man?
him
He
who
already,
the ladies man
his voice is halfway there already.
He is very close, just naturally.
Dude, naturally.
That's a great call.
Yeah, the latest man.
He's just got to put a little bit more lisp on it, and he's there. And I was running my 40, and my dick flipped out.
The Hummer.
You wouldn't say dick. What would
fell
ladies
out the
man say?
garage.
And my
The
you
Hummer.
know,
The Hummer.
Yeah.
Came out the garage. You can't make this shit up, man.
Triple shot half calf oat milk 2 pumps extra foam. Your coffee order might be getting a little complicated. Your toothpaste doesn't have to be. Arm & Hammer baking soda toothpaste keeps it simple with a powerful ingredient that works hard for you. Baking soda. That's why it's the #1 dentist recommended baking soda toothpaste. As you brush, the baking soda particles dissolve to help break down plaque and stains for a whiter smile. So your teeth can feel clean, look bright, and make brushing a no-brainer. Try Arm & Hammer toothpaste. Simple, powerful, clean.
All right, how about this? Let's get to what everybody's here for. A little bit of football talk, huh?
Little foosball, baby. Little foosball.
That's right. Bold topics to wrap up the divisional round, starting with Chiefs Bills. That's right. Chiefs 27,
All right.
Bills 24 on Sunday Night Football.
What a game, baby. What a game.
All right, here's how we're going to do this. Knowing there was a lot happening on the field, off the field, all the shenanigans, we're going to do the important parts first. We're going to talk about the game, the actual field, what took place, all that stuff. And
We're going to talk about me, and then we're going to talk about you.
yeah, I think that's a better way to say it. All right. Initial thoughts on the game, Trev? Anything?
Dude.
What was it like?
I have to tip my hat, man. I have to tip my hat to Bills Mafia. It was, it's such an awesome atmosphere playing up there.
It is.
It was so much fun. They brought the energy. They got rowdy for every single play, every single third down that we had. And they made it fun. Obviously, I'm saying this differently if we come out with an L instead of a victory, but I can't thank Bills Mafia for showing up and showing out like they did and making that environment a memorable one for everybody involved, man. That was electric.
I get what you're saying. That was the atmosphere was electric, and apparently it does not affect Patrick Mahomes because he sure can win a playoff game on the road.
All right now.
Chiefs now have made it to their 6th straight AFC Championship game. Patrick Mahomes has made it to the AFC Championship game in every single year as a starter. That is insane.
It is.
Before we break down the game, let's hit on the pregame fit. That's right. Travis Kelce, always known for his pregame fits.
Hell yeah, baby. You like that? You like that cheesecake bag? Cheesecake Factory bag?
I saw that too. I thought it reminded me of something. There was that. To me, I got more vibes that this was a Wes Anderson style.
That's pretty good.
The beanie and everything, it kind of looked like it would be like Out of Life Aquatic, I think is probably what gave me that idea.
Dude, that'd be pretty electric.
it wasn't aimed as a knock. I mean, dude, Wes Anderson is a beast.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm in a Wes Anderson film, if this was my pitch, this I'm going to just go ahead and say it. This is my pitch to get on a Wes Anderson film.
Let's go. Dude, are you kidding me?
I could fit right in, Wes. You just give me the lines, baby.
There you go. Yeah, man. It reminded me a lot of Life Aquatic. It was a very, very picturesque, I guess.
Yeah, thank you for that, man. Yeah, it was a custom suit actually by Teddy Van Ranson. Ranson.
Nice.
Fit like a glove, baby, like a glove. I matched it with this shirt and hat and boot combo that I just had laying around. You know,
just laying around.
Just wanted to make sure everybody knew that we were going into Buffalo business attire. This is about as business as I get right here.
That was pretty business up. What's the material you got working on there in the coat? It looks like it's wool. Is that a wool coat? Cashmere? What do you got?
No, it's a little stretchier. I'm not sure what the fabric is.
Oh, it's got a little give with it. All right.
Yeah, it was nice.
Well, very cool.
I appreciate it, Mike.
All right, let's get into the game itself.
How about it?
Big night for the Big Yeti. The offense was rolling once again this game. You guys put up 27 points, and 14 of those points came with the Big Yeti and Mahomes connection. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Pat threw for 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. And Trav, you led all receivers and finished with 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2 big old touchdowns. That's right.
Woo-hoo. All right now.
Simple read of the safety, huh? Safety takes
Corner,
that out.
yeah.
Oh, come on. Was that the corner? It's cover
Corner,
3?
yeah. Cover 3. Safety was moving over there. He motioned late.
There you go. Post corner.
Just corner. You're killing it, though. You had the corner. You had the corner.
Well, you had the corner. Receiver had the out. The corner was the guy that bit on the out, 10-yard out.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
The celebration went wild by you with the little heart. Who was
yeah, man. I had to spread the love, baby. You always got to spread that love, baby.
There we go.
There was a lot of hate pulling up to that stadium, man. A lot of understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's a football game. It's supposed to be
a football game. The Bills coming into their house, they want to make it rowdy. Did it get a little disrespectful? 1,000%. 1,000%. Did it get a little extra? 1,000%. I'm not.
What they say they got extra?
I'm not gonna say because that's what they want. They want to feel.
There you go.
I'm not gonna relay it, but some things were said about the family. Some pretty inappropriate things were said about Pat Mahomes. It was pretty whack. I get it. You know what I mean? Coming into a hostile environment, I respect it. But I just wanted to make sure
play the mind games.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it knew it wasn't mutual. I don't hate you guys like you hate us. It's all love, baby.
They don't hate us. I was with them. They love you.
Well, we'll get to that later, Jason. We'll get to that later. We'll get to you in a fucking second, all right?
All right. Sorry.
Don't peek too soon. But yeah, that boy Pat Mahomes was on one, baby. He's playing lights out right now, and there's a lot. Big part of our offensive line playing lights out. I actually went up to Josh Allen, and after the game and told him congrats, how much I respect him and respect his game, and the fact that they made it this far to the divisional round, dealing with all those injuries, man, where they were in the middle of the season, everybody counting them out, I think the Bills have a lot to be proud of on how their players reacted, how their coaches reacted, because you don't get to where they got by just having a whole bunch of guys, not invested. I think they got a lot of the right guys. It just, unfortunately, it's a part of the game. Injuries happen. They were a pretty beat up defense, unfortunately, and they did what they could with what they had. And it was, there's absolutely nothing to be, hanging your head about. Even though it does seem like they were just that close to making it to the next round.
Dude, the Bills finished the season strong. And
dude, it was impressive, man. And Josh Allen was playing fucking lights out.
He's been unbelievable this year, especially down the stretch. I witnessed that firsthand in Philadelphia and then again in Buffalo. This score does not really indicate, I guess, how much both offenses did, it feel like, in the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kansas City's defense played pretty well. They always do. They've been great all year round. But I thought both quarterbacks executed at a high level. It just felt like the game kind of flew by.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like it was a fast game. And like you mentioned this before we got on the pod, but you guys only ran 50 plays.
It was something like that. I forget how many plays it exactly was, but it definitely was not a lot of plays. It wasn't a lot of plays. The Bills were slowly eating up the clock, not really taking too many shots downfield, getting the ball out quick, just moving the chains, third down after third down. And that's, I mean,
it wears on you.
Yeah. And if you're the other team and that's happening to you, you got to be proficient when you have the ball.
Yeah, you got to make the most of your opportunities.
And you can't just put up field goals. You got to put up touchdowns that'll really put the heat back on the team that's just trying to, I don't know, eat up the clock, man.
You also had another score in the third quarter. This time, the Big Yeti scored right out of halftime. Yeah, you guys got the ball right out of halftime.
I'll tell you what, man. I just love it when we come together as a team, man. You got Noah Gray, Blake Bell out front, Donovan Smith out there.
Yeah, what was this? This is like a running tight end.
We brought this this was my London touchdown. If you remember me scoring in London, man, it was, we have a big time run package in the goal line out of the 13 personnel. And we brought that one back from when I played the Lions in London back in like 2015, 2014, something like that. And man, everybody just got a guy, and I had one man to beat. And luckily enough, 5'2" Klein had just got caught up inside just enough to where I could beat him to the pylon, man.
It was almost like a screen outside zone, like bubble type thing. It was a nifty little play. And with that, it was your second touchdown of the game. But it was also a little bit of NFL history, because you and Pat now hold the record for most postseason touchdowns by any quarterback receiver duo in NFL history, with 16 touchdowns combined.
Yeah, man.
We talk about LeBron stats and Bun stats all the time. I think that one is a fully cemented.
It's starting to even it out. You know what I mean? Like my Buns stats, Buns records are way up
You're
here.
starting to get the legit
my cool ones are starting to.
You've been getting the legit ones.
When you get close to Jerry Rice records and you get close to Gronk records, you're doing something right.
No doubt.
Doing something right.
Well, there was somebody took notice, and that was one of the guys that held the previous record, which was Tom Brady. That's the record you guys broke. Was Tom Brady and Gronkowski's touchdown record in the postseason. You guys broke it with that touchdown at 16. And Tom tweeted out, "Beast, when you one up Gronk, you know you're doing something right."
There you go.
As always, classy move by Tom.
Classy. Just a class act, man.
He's right, though. I don't know that anybody ever thought that record was going to get broken, or that any of these postseason records by New England would get broken, because of how much time they spend in the postseason. Dude, they were there nonstop.
I've personally seen 4 of those touchdowns out of the 15 that they've connected on. You know what I mean?
Arrowhead, or
when
you guys have been playing them? Yeah.
And in Gillette Stadium. Not even that, in the Buccaneers Stadium. I don't know if he scored the year that we
were in New England.
The AFC Championship, the first AFC Championship in KC that we lost. I think it was the Super Bowl, and the first time I played it.
So you guys played them once in Arrowhead, once in New England, and then obviously
when they were with the Bucs, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen 4 of those touchdowns.
Nice.
All right now.
That's 4 too many. All right, here we go.
I'll tell you what, man, it's an honor.
Well, the rest of the Chiefs offense came to play on Sunday night as well. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Quez.
There we go. Had a few nice grabs for 62 yards.
Right on time, baby.
Rashee Rice, 4 receptions for 62 yards. And Pacheco had it all wrapped up with 97 yards rushing and a touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a couple nice runs, including one for 28 yards as well.
Getting downhill, baby. Ooh, good brother Clyde.
I got to say this, man. I feel like Pacheco really came on the spot last year. Feels like Clyde has been running with some juice now.
GBC,
he's always run with juice, but it feels like they're feeding off of each other. That's what it feels like.
That's the best, man. That's
yeah,
the
right?
best.
They're both getting the most out of each other.
When you know you got a guy that can break one or get a big gain at any point, man, you just makes you want to fucking block that much harder for him, man.
No doubt.
And both of them are two of the like favorites in the locker room. So you know you're going to get everybody rallying together to help get them yards. And on top of that, we're hustling to the ball to get our guys up, man.
Well, all year, you and Pat have been saying that this team has the right guys around it. Do you feel that people are starting to respect the Chiefs offense again?
I don't give a damn if they respect us or not. I could give a fuck. Keep disrespecting us. Keep telling us that we don't have it all. We're in another AFC Championship game, and we're looking forward to the challenge coming up, man. That's all I give a damn about. One of the best defenses we'll face all year. We faced all year, and it's another away game in the playoffs, another hostile environment. And
Other things from the game, obviously, were the fake punt and the touchback rule. The game was wild the whole way through, with 5 total lead changes, and it reached peak wild in the fourth quarter. With 12 minutes, 49 seconds left in the game at their own 30, it's 4th and 5, and the Chiefs are up 27-24. They line up to punt the ball, and instead, they elect to go with the fake. The ball is directly snapped to Damar Hamlin in the backfield, who attempts to run for the first down, but is stopped pretty much at the line that they snapped it at. Didn't really do much, unfortunately. What did you think of the decision? What was the reaction on the sideline to see the attempt?
Initially, I'm like, what in the fuck are they doing? 4th and 5 in your own territory at that point in the game. Like, that's not your...
It's not the time to go for a fake.
Yeah, it's not your fake call right there, especially in the playoffs where everything's on the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think there had to have been a check.
Really?
We only had the defense our punt return team only had 10 guys out on the field.
Oh.
With that being said, I think some teams and some coaches might have an automatic audible. If they're missing a guy, take advantage of that, go to whatever side has the least amount of guys and just kind of run like an outside sweep and hope that your guys can get a body on a body.
Yeah, you capture the corner, and if you're minus numbers, it should be open.
I'll tell you what, shout out to Drew Tranquil. He took up like 3 blocks, had a huge tackle, gets us the ball, and big-time momentum booster there. It's
easier to understand if there were short numbers. I think that sums up why they elected to probably check to that. I'm in general, though, I'm not a huge fan of like an outside zone, like fake punt. You know, it's so lateral. There's got to be some trickery. There's got to be some type of like hide the ball on a handout. There has to be something, not just a catch and sweep. You know, a little misdirection or something. I like the if they were going to go with the typical fake, you'd like to see them throw it. But even then, you'd rather have put Josh Allen out there. If you're going to throw the ball, just have Josh Allen out there, right? Like, he's your best bet. But touche. Regardless, that makes a lot more sense that KC had less guys and they elected to go with a fake. Obviously, didn't work out, unfortunately, for them, but it was however you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So on the next drive, you guys get to the 3-yard line to set up a Mahomes to Mecole Hardman, and you didn't capitalize on it. You guys fumbled through the back of the end zone. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I owe Mecole a new car or something. I owe so much to him, man. Why's that? My block was the one that knocked the ball out, and I've been fucking sick. I apologized to him every single time I fucking saw him today, and I'll apologize again. My bad, Mecole, man. Yeah. My guy's just trying to be great and get the ball in the end zone, and I'm thinking it's a speed type. Speed, we're outside. If the guy goes inside, you know what I mean? He can't be right if he goes underneath you. And he just he finished the play better than I did, and got a hand on the ball. And man, I owe my guy big time, man. And I feel bad for him, man. There's nothing worse than giving up the ball, especially in a situation, dude. When your guy causes a fumble, it sucks. Yeah, that shit sucks, man. And Mecole he's fired up to get after it again, though. Oh, I'm sure. I know my guy. He wants another opportunity to get the ball and show what he can do with it. And sure enough, you'll see him next Sunday come up and right on time, baby. We've talked about this touchback rule a few times. Now being on the side of it, which is the side you don't want to be on, do you still like the rule that if you fumble, it's fine? It's a rule. Rules are rules. That's how it works. Yeah. That's why I said I owe you, big dog. My bad, man. That should have never even fucking happened. We've been on record. We like the rule, and this doesn't change it. All right. Wide right part 2, the second game that there was a big missed field goal in. After the game comes down to the wire, the Chiefs are up 27-24 still. The defense is able to stop the Bills and force a 4th down with 1:47 left to play. Bills settle for the field goal attempt, and it's wide right. Wayward. I don't know what happened on it. You don't know what happened? Did you see the wind, Jason? Is that what it was? Dude, the wind it was blowing that way. Gusted and blew it all the way sideways. That sucks. It wasn't a consistent wind. It was like, no. It was like aggressive, and then it wasn't, and then it was aggressive, and then it wasn't. Those are the worst. And then sometimes it was right in your face, and then sometimes it was swirly is a great word for it. It wasn't like a consistent wind, man.
So, and I'm sure it was probably a little inconsistent on where you were on the field. So he might have felt like the wind was more in his face in the middle of the field where he was, and over there by the goalposts or whatever, it was a heavy wind across the field. Who knows what it was? Or he might have just fucking missed it. Unfortunately, if shit like that happens, but
it does. It sucks in particular because like it's so taken for granted now because there's so many great kickers that you line up and they're going to make. I mean, this is a 44-yarder. I feel like you line up as a team and you feel like it's going to be, it's almost like a foregone conclusion. Like, hey, we're about to tie this up and hopefully the defense can have a good stand and, we'll see if we get the ball back or go into overtime. God damn, it's got to be the worst feeling ever. I feel for the kickers that when this happened, dude, holy shit.
You feel bad for them unless you're on the winning side, but I hear you, man. That shit sucks.
Hey, newsflash, it's hard to kick in negative degree weather right next to Lake Erie. When the wind's a blowing.
A blowing.
You got any final thoughts from this one? What do you think? We already talked about Josh Allen and just how good he's been and how great he was in this game.
Dude, big shout out to Dawson Knox, to Dalton Kincaid, the tight ends over there, man. I love those guys as people, as always at tight end you, and just a lot of respect for the guys on that team. They went through a lot and they persevered through a lot, but I think the Chiefs got a lot to prove this year. And we felt like we needed that one a little bit more.
There was this clip of you running into the tunnel at halftime next to Josh Allen. You're saying something. What are you guys talking about there?
He's just
not too often. You're talking to the guy.
Well, there's not too often do you go down the same tunnel
right
at halftime, right?
Yeah, that's a good
Typically,
point.
every stadium is like
usually different tunnels.
Home team tunnel and away team. This is a unique case where we're all going to the same tunnel, and I just caught Josh. He might have asked me how I'm getting so open, and I just told him, baby, I blend in the trees with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? Stealth mode. You got to have stealth mode as a skill set, man. It should get you out of anything. Just out here blended in the trees, baby.
I feel like when it is like this, though, usually when you do go into the same tunnel, usually they
rope it off or something.
Yeah, for like the one team goes first and then you guys go second or whatever. Mm-hmm. No, didn't matter.
Nope.
If they're throwing snowballs, how do they know if you guys are both running through? Maybe that's why they let you do it together, because it'll discourage the snowballs.
No, the snowballs were flying regardless. And it was pretty cool to see every time they scored, the fucking fans, Bills Mafia, just start throwing snow in the air. Dude, it was epic.
Well, it's cool until it's ice.
Well, as long as you don't get hit with it, yeah.
Trav, you were asked by reporters before the game about Bills Mafia fans potentially throwing snowballs, and you said, I grew up in Cleveland. We were throwing beer bottles at people. Referencing the iconic game from, what was that from? Was that a playoff? No, it wasn't. But I remember late in the game, there was a missed call, or at least what was perceived as a missed call. I still don't remember.
I forget what it might have been. It might have been Steelers. Might have been. I forget who exactly it was. Might have been Bengals.
But I do remember that immediately the Browns fans started throwing beer bottles onto the field. And for a while, I think they stopped selling like beer bottles in stadiums. Like you had to and maybe that was just a Cleveland thing.
For a while, I'm pretty sure they stopped selling beer bottles all over.
They still do?
Yeah. Every stadium I've ever been to has been cups for that exact reason.
I feel like you can still get those like aluminum cans, no? I feel like it's not like.
Cans are different than glass bottles.
Dude, if you take a full beer can bottle, like the ones that you can screw up, you're gonna, yeah.
You're getting knocked out. I respect it. Good
yeah.
Point.
All right, here we go.
Browns bottle gate. Let's go ahead and look it up.
Let's look this up. I remember it happening vaguely, but I can't remember the circumstances.
I thought it even might have happened.
Bottlegate, also referred to as the beer bottle game, was an officiating controversy that resulted in a fan riot during the American football Jacksonville Jaguars game.
Tim Couch and the boys, Quincy Morgan. God, this is taking me back right now. Fuck.
Just in the middle of the season. It's not even like a playoff game.
Yeah. Fucking, they all count. Every game counts, baby.
I want to see what the call was that they missed. I can't remember. Or I don't even know if they missed it. I don't know if I'm portraying this properly.
Who knows? Who knows what it was?
Yep. I do remember it happening, though. I remember it was not it was not the best look for the Cleveland Browns community.
I thought it happened earlier, like before we were even alive. I think it happened.
No. You're thinking of Nickel Beer Night.
Batteries and shit.
There was another beer incident related in Cleveland where they used to sell all the beer for a nickel at the stadium, and there was some sort of riot that happened at that. one of those games too. I don't know whether that was Browns or Indians.
How do we get the crowd more into the game?
I think back then it was still the old municipal
booze.
stadium where they shared the Indians and the Browns.
Classic. Yeah.
This one was different. This one definitely happened while we were live because I remember watching it. I remember it being insane.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're digressing significantly. Fans definitely ended up throwing snowballs at you guys, as there are plenty of clips. Did any connect with you?
Yeah, I got hit by a few.
Nice.
I was dodging. I was out there.
Did it make it fun?
Yeah, it's a snowball fight. How can you get upset at that? The only time I think you could get upset at it is if it's like in the middle of a catch and it distracts you in the middle of a catch.
In the middle of play.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only time you can get upset at it. Like, what?
If one gets a little bit icy, though, and it hits you like while you're sitting on the bench, that could hurt. That could mess
You're
somebody
right.
up.
That's good. Back of the head, yeah, I'm with you on that. That might fire you up. They were already a riled up, kind of disrespecting the shit out of everybody. I went to the corner. I think I ran a corner, and me and Pat didn't connect on it, and I was running, trying to slow down, and got to the stands, and I just felt everybody's middle finger just right in my face. Just fuck you.
That's got to be
with a
so
few
electric.
other words connected to the fuck you, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I enjoyed every bit of it, man.
Well, the LeBron stat of the game: Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes passed Tom Brady for the most postseason victories in a quarterback's first 7 seasons. That's right, 13 wins, postseason victories. God dang, it's been an incredible career to start for Patrick Mahomes. His 13 career playoff wins are the 6th most of all time of any quarterback in NFL history.
Let's just get him to 14, baby. How about that? Let's fucking go.
It's a good idea.
But yeah, so LeBron stat. Thank you for our team for coming up with a good LeBron stat. That's pretty good. Holy shnikes. Look at these fucking dehydrated pits.
I was about to say, you got some pit stains going. You got some pit stains. There you go.
Rocking. Holy shit.
I don't know if that's dehydrated. I think you're overhydrated. The water's just seeping out.
No. Dehydrated. That's when I get dehydrated. That's how I know I'm dehydrated.
You sweat more?
My pits just start leaking. Only my pits.
That's good to know.
Only my pits. God damn, do I have another shirt? I got to put on a fucking another shirt here. Dude, this is bad. What the fuck is this? Holy shit.
I mean, you're the one who decided to wear gray, the most risky color to ever wear.
Represent the alumni. I didn't know I was going to be fucking sprinkling out of my fucking armpits right now. Holy shit.
What you got the thermostat set at over there?
I should be in a fucking one of those, what is it? The what deodorant commercial has it where it's fucking just
I think it was probably Old Spice. I don't know.
This is disgusting.
I mean, you can't tell. Just keep it.
I'm just going to be. So tell me about Buffalo. There's just nothing I can do, dude. Fuck. Dude,
you want to switch shirts?
I'm changing.
All right, I get it. I get it.
Right
I get
back.
it. All right.
Jason, we got to talk about it, bud.
Talk about what?
You taking on Buffalo.
Taking on Buffalo?
You were damn near one with Bill's Mafia. You were
taking in Buffalo. I'm not taking on anything.
Taking it in. We got to talk about it. How was it, man?
It was incredible. I mean, honestly, one of the most fun experiences I've ever had from start to finish. It was the Buffalo, Bill's Mafia. It's incredible. It was easily, I mean, we haven't been to a lot of tailgates. The only other tailgate I've been to is Arrowhead. Great tailgate. But, I mean, doggone, man. It was an electric atmosphere with the Bill's Mafia.
Hell yeah. And it looked like it was absolutely electric from the jump, man. You were tailgate, you were drinking out of bowling balls?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we just got done, obviously, with a very grueling season in Philadelphia, mentally and physically. But in particular, mentally, you're just worn out at the end of something like that. You go on that type of losing streak extended, and each and every week you come in and you have energy and you're trying to figure things out and get everybody corrected. And I'm not gonna lie, man, that it wears on you. And when it ends the way it did, there's no finality to it. And you know that there's gonna be a lot of change. You know that it affects a lot of people's lives and that team. And this was an opportunity to honestly just go someplace and forget about all that. Just go have fun and root on your brother. And I haven't had the opportunity to go to a game of yours like 2 years now because of the Super Bowl and other circumstances. I was excited to go to Buffalo, one, to cheer you on, but also to experience the legendary Bills Mafia. So right away, I reached out to Ryan Fitzpatrick, former Bills player, and
Fitzmagic,
and Eric Wood, and was like, hey guys, what do I do? Where do I go? And what do I do?
Nice. Neither one of those guys are going to steer you wrong.
No. And I met up with Eric Wood at Big Tree Inn, which for those of you that don't know, Big Tree Inn, awesome bar right next to the stadiums, is iconic because apparently when Jim Kelly was there, the guys would go, when it was 2-a-days, the guys would go to the Big Tree Inn, eat lunch, but have a few beers. And I forget the name of the coach at the time, but he used to complain about how bad the second practices were. So in order to stop,
why is everybody
in
so much
order
slower?
to try and get those guys to stop boozing in between practices, they would ship the food to the stadium. So they'd eat all the food at the stadium. But little did they know that in order to bypass it and still get a little bit of good stuff in them, they would put Rumplemans into the dressing containers. So it's still a thing. If you go to the bar and you order a house dressing, they give you a shot of Rumplemans.
That's pretty good.
I thought that was so
That's
fun.
tradition,
It was so
man.
awesome. Yeah.
That's tradition,
But,
dude.
a bar that has been cemented, I think, in its legendary status, certainly for Bills Mafia, was a new experience for me. And I'm not going to lie, man, they made me feel fucking awesome at home. The fans, the Big Tree and everything was just incredible.
That's awesome, man.
I didn't get outside until later. I wanted to go outside early, and I wanted to take my shirt off then and be out there because I feel like it's like, I don't know if I'm wrong in my head, but I feel like taking your shirt off is like a Buffalo Bills thing.
1,000%. 1,000%.
And I'm like, dude, I want the full experience.
Fitzmagic is on. He helped grow that tradition.
Dude, God, that's a legendary freaking moment with Fitz.
Oh yeah.
But I wanted to take everything off and be out there with the fans. I didn't get to be outside very often. I only hit up a couple of the tailgates, really walking into the stadium because it was a cluster. But I did get to see Pinto Ron's tailgate with the bowling ball. Did the shout out of the bowling ball, which
Shout out to Pinto Ron, man.
No idea what that liquor was. I didn't ask any questions. Somebody hands you a bowling ball with a shot. The last thing I'm like, oh, is this Crown Royal or
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this again? As you hold it, what is this again?
I'm not asking any questions. I did have to clarify how to drink this. I'm like, do I just put this up to my mouth and
Self-explanatory, Jason.
it's a shot? All right. It's right there in the hole. But yeah, man, they're doing all sorts of crazy things over at Pinto Ron's. They got the cabinet, the filing box that they're making pizza in. They're cooking chicken on top of an old Pinto. So they got it's pretty I don't know, shenanigans. Shenanigans are full bore over there.
Did you go through any tables?
No, I was hoping I was going to get an opportunity, and it just didn't arrive. Maybe next time. Next time, Buffalo. I was hoping. I was wishing. No tables, though.
No tables?
No tables.
There was one guy that caught on fire, man.
Dude,
It's been the first time in a while. It's been the first time in a while we've seen one of those Bills fans get caught on fire. And he didn't do the first thing that you're supposed to do when you get caught on
drop,
fire.
and roll.
You learn it when you're a kid, son.
Look at him. Come on.
You're over here patting your waist like it's going to get on the ice.
The problem. This is the problem. He's got a Lions sweatshirt on. This isn't a Bills. He's not privy to what can happen.
He's got a what shirt on?
Lions.
They tried to initiate him in.
Oh, my goodness.
He was on the wrong side of the lake.
Stop, drop, and roll, son. Especially
There's
in the snow.
snow
It's
right there. It's right there to save you.
Gosh. I would have been panicking too, I'm not going to lie.
I'm on fire!
But that just shows you got to have a plan going in. He didn't think that this was possible. If you're going to jump on some fire, you got to know, hey, if this fire sticks onto me, I got to figure out, where am I going here? Where's the closest thing of water?
Got to know where your exits are.
Where's some soft snow so I can just sit this butt on in it? You go to the hard stuff. I mean, that's basically, just concrete at that point. You got to find some loose snow. It's going to engulf that butt. All right.
So did he go through a table?
Didn't go through a table. No, didn't go through a table. Had, who knows how many beers over a Big Tree and then through the tailgate. Everybody was, dude, I don't know what I was expecting, but everybody's just beyond excited to have a good time. and to enjoy some football.
This should be our retirement plan.
Just going to tailgates?
Just tailgate every stadium.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I'll
just to see how it's done.
You don't got to talk me into a good time. I'm in on that.
Yeah. Kylie might have something to say, but dude, I'm in.
Yeah. Kylie, well, yeah. She was at this one. She doesn't have to go to all of them. How does this compare to an Eagles or Chiefs tailgate? I've never tailgated.
We can't compare.
I've never tailgated for the Eagles. The Chiefs tailgates are awesome. I've only been to a couple of them.
The Eagles tailgates are fucking phenomenal.
I'll tell you how this is a little bit different, at least from Chiefs tailgate, is this is like in the middle of like a residential area. There's houses. People are parking on like driveways. It's like the Chiefs is out in like a completely separate part of the area. So it's all pretty much parking lot tailgating. This is, I don't know. It's just a little bit different. It feels like you're in a suburb and you're tailgating for a enormous playoff game. So it's pretty cool. Got a very homey vibe to it. And then I'm sure the Chiefs have some crazy traditions as well, but I was very much incorporated into a lot of crazy Buffalo Bills mafia traditions. And man, it was awesome.
Well, you were rocking the Big Yeti shirt going in. Did somebody from Bills Mafia get that Big Yeti shirt? Because you weren't wearing a shirt the entire game, it looked like.
I don't know if I even brought that back. I can't remember what happened to the shirt, if I'm being honest with you. I had 2 Big Yeti shirts on. I had one Big Yeti shirt on underneath, then I had a fleece, and then I had that Big Yeti shirt on over top of it. So I was Big Yeti'd out. Felt like it was a Yeti environment. But here's what happened. I wanted to take my shirt off at the tailgate. And because we kind of got pushed back on the tailgate front, I didn't get to have my shirt off out there. And then when I entered the box, I noticed, hey, I can jump out of this box and I'll be outside. And if I take my shirt off, then I'm outside and I'm part of the Buffalo Bills pageantry. And it was something about the entire day. I got caught up in the magic of Bills Mafia. It is electric. Everybody's the energy, the shenanigans, and I'm like, I got to have my shirt off at some point. And I didn't get to do it beforehand. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess, and I can't just take my shirt off in the box. Like, who takes your shirt off in a box? It's heated. Like, you're not really doing it. Now you're just having your shirt off at yeah, of
course real cool.
So I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm taking my shirt off and I'm jumping out of this box. So then I'm out of the box and I have my shirt off. And then I can be like my Buffalo Bills Mafia, like compadres.
I had no idea.
This is how my mind works after 40 Miller Lights.
I had a shot of who knows what the fuck out of the bowling ball.
That's right. That's right.
Well, let's get to more of you during the game. You celebrated my touchdown by taking off your shirt, screaming, jumping out of the suite, chugging a beer with the fans, then jumping back into the suite.
That's correct. This is all accurate.
I watched this and it was pure pandemonium. Just pandemonium, just confusion of who to cheer for. It was a Chiefs touchdown, but it looked like Bills.
There's a lot of boos. There's a lot of cheers, though, too. I don't know, man.
Tell you what, man. If you don't run for president, this all is just going to go to waste. This is all just it looks like a political campaign. You're just reeling them in one person at a time.
There's nothing political about this. This is just a man in his elements with his Bills Mafia compadres enjoying the dead of winter. That's what this is. I wish I would have stayed out there longer to actually get my nipples hard enough. You know what I mean? I wasn't out there long enough to really even get
your thermostats couldn't gauge how
my
cold
thermostats didn't regulate to the temperature. They never got there.
They kind of got shocked and just couldn't.
Yeah, it was just a shock to the system. It was nice. Man. I'll tell you what, though, I jumped out of that box and I forgot that I've been dealing with an MCL sprain because the moment I landed, my right foot and my knee twisted, and luckily it's good. It's good. It was just a little.
It did slip a little bit.
Forgot that knee was a little loose.
So it's good old fucking hard working construction boots you had on.
Yeah, Tim's got the butters on.
And Butters got some things. Saved the day. There was not enough cameras on the suite where you could see Kylie, though. I wanted to see her reaction to all of this so bad.
Yeah. I don't think she was happy about it, to be honest with you.
There was one picture and it was her kind of smiling and laughing at it and kind of for it.
Like, yep, there's Jason.
I just know it was like that scene out of fucking.
I'm not gonna lie. I gave Kylie a heads up. The moment we got into the suite, I said, I'm taking my shirt off and I'm jumping out of that suite. And she said, Jason, she said, Jason, don't you dare. And I was like, hey,
See, I'm thinking,
just letting you know.
I'm thinking it's like that.
I'm not asking for permission. I'm doing this.
once a Kelce man's determined, there's no fucking stopping him.
And she was already telling me to be on my best behavior because we were meeting Taylor. So she's like, do not be on your best behavior. I was like, Kylie, when I met you, the first day I met you, I was blacked out drunk and fell asleep at the bar. This is part of the charm. This is part of the Jason Kelce charm. I want to make my best first impression. This is my best chance.
My best first impression is the worst impression ever. So I could just build
set
from that
bar
point
nice
on.
and
Yeah,
low.
exactly. That shit was classic. Oh man. Well, Tay said she absolutely loved you. So anyway.
Well,
I felt like it was a scene out of Old School where Will Ferrell's fucking running.
dude, I got so many of those.
We're going
gifs.
streaking. It's like we're all going down to the quad. It's like, Frank, you and who? There's more coming. Frank, get in the fucking car now.
If some of these Bills Mafia would have said we're going streaking, I would have. I was full in on the Bills Mafia. I would have been right there with them.
You would have been running down the fucking block like Blink 182. All the small things.
I don't know. I just got so caught up in everything. It's mesmerizing. So yeah. Do you want to know anything else? That's pretty much it.
She left me roses. Yeah, that's all I got. Dude, honestly, I might get a picture. I might get this picture painted.
Which one?
The one of you screaming out of the suite with a Miller Lite in your hand.
That's a Labatt Blue. Labatt Blue.
My bad, a Labatt Blue.
I think that's part of the issue too. I was drinking one beer predominantly at the Big Tree Inn. And then, like when you switch from dark to browns and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not.
No,
you're right. It's ridiculous.
They're
all the same. Light beers are all the same.
You're a Kelce. You're a Kelce.
Yeah.
That type of shit doesn't affect you. I know. Yeah, dude. That picture is, everybody's saying put that thing in the Louvre. I honestly, I might get somebody to fucking make that portrait. That is epic in a moment that I'll never forget, man. And I didn't even see it till afterwards. I obviously saw all of this after the game, and I'm going,
going viral.
Yeah. I saw everything. I was asked about it on the field, and I'm like, I have no idea what my brother has been doing all game. And the reporter told me, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. You put us Lake Erie guys up by Lake Erie, and there's just something.
That was another bit of it, dude. We drove past Lake Erie in the dead of winter,
dude,
and it was I was like,
they built it up for you. I guarantee.
I'm back at the shores of where I grew up.
It felt like that when we landed in Buffalo. I was like, God, I kind of feel like I'm
back in Cleveland a little bit.
Yeah, something about that lake, man.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Buffalo, man. You have to see some tweets that came out of this entire fiasco. The Feast of Bacchus by Phillips de Conic, however you want to say it.
Right.
Back in 1654, it looks like you got some chubby little fat guy doing these.
The
similar
resemblance
poses.
is uncanny. It's uncanny.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good side by side.
So apparently, I'm not the first person to do this.
Exactly. You're not the first person to show your boobs. Your former teammate Chris Long also tweeted, some people see this and think he must be retiring, but this is just regular Kelce. Which is 100% true. Everyone, Jason has been doing this kind of stuff for years upon years. All right. He just loves the game of football. All right. He loves the atmosphere, especially when you put him with a whole bunch of nutcases that love it just as much as he does. Gosh, it's just an absolute epic scene. All the guys on the team were talking about it after the game, laughing at how much you were into it, man. And it was just it was cool to see, dude. It was cool to see, man. Shout out to Chris Long.
My dog.
Coach Reed also was asked about this clip from you in the post-game interview.
That's right.
He's in quotes saying, "My wife saw him." Shout out to Mama Reed, Tammy. She took a picture with him.
I did. A shirtless pic with Tammy Reed. I never thought that happened, to be honest with you. I was standing at the front of the suite contemplating, trying to jump back out of this thing. And all of a sudden I hear Kylie's got a whistle, like you're whistling for a taxi. So you can just whip that out. And I look behind, she's like, Mrs. Reed. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we got to chop it up a little bit, and it was awesome. I haven't seen Tammy in a minute, so it was great to catch up.
Well, he gave you some other compliments, telling everybody he's the best, great kid, great father. That's the thing I'm most proud of. Great wife and kids. Gotta love Big Red. All right, now, well, after the game, you tweeted an amazing quote from Ellie after she saw you on TV. I'm assuming this is a text from Lisa to
That's
Kylie.
Right. Kylie's mom. Yep, Lise.
Nice.
Shout out to little Lise.
McDiv. Yeah.
Yeah, Lise sent that text to Kai, and Kai showed me, and I immediately thought it was hilarious.
Dad's got his boobs out.
Hey, snows out, tits out. That's the motto you got to live by.
Attaboy. Gotta love Ellie. Apparently, your antics at the game were so popular with Chiefs fans that there's already a bakery in Missouri making Shirtless Jason cookie cakes, and it's pretty damn good. Cakes. This is pretty good. I'm not a big cookie cake myself.
What's a cookie cake?
I think it's just a cookie the size of a cake.
So it's a cookie. It's like I know what that is. I think I've seen those.
Yeah, just a giant cookie.
I was about to say it should be a rum cake, but all right. Well, it's good artistry.
It is. That's a pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Even
they
got
probably already had like
belly
when you
trail.
already
you
know how like
trail.
Disney
That shit is disgusting.
You know how Disney has like their drawings that they just repurpose for other movies, but it's essentially the same drawing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You got that badge.
I mean, it's very accurate. It's a very accurate belly trail.
What is that thing? A treasure map? That thing taking you right to the promised land?
Just follow the trail. You know, like when places have templates of like common things that they do, like Disney has like the bear template, and it's been in like multiple movies, but it's always the same template. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I feel like this bakery probably, in order to get out this quick, they probably already had like the Burt Kreischer template, and then they just put my face on it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see it for sure. Shout out to Burt if that's what's going on. The machine himself. Yeah, Jason, final thoughts on your time in Buffalo, man.
Like I said, it was a magical experience. It felt like I was like in a different world. Right from the get-go, when we landed and we started driving past Lake Erie, I got that vibe like I was, back in familiar territory.
It's crazy we had that same feeling, man.
The moment I got out of at the tailgate and at the Big Tree Inn, I mean, it was just salt of the earth people that were ready to have a good time. And there's a little bit of back and forth like there should be before a game, but for the most part, everybody's just excited for playoff football.
Nice. I'm glad you got that part of it because I definitely did not get that part. There was no back and forth.
Well, I mean, I wasn't playing in the game. I think when
you're
playing,
innocent bystander. You're innocent bystander.
I mean, I could not say enough good things about Bills Mafia, the entire experience, the chaosness of it. I don't know, man. It was like I was, I think a lot of it was almost like I was possessed in some ways. I feel like at this tailgate, I was possessed by Bills Mafia.
Well, they were possessed by you too. Well, shout out to Bills Mafia, man.
Yeah.
For making it. And shout out to Chiefs Kingdom for showing up. Don't think I didn't hear you guys either, baby. We were loud and proud too, baby. Player insights on the NFL storylines.
Let's get to the other divisional round matchups.
Yeah, man. Some good football, baby.
There's a lot of good football. Let's get to the first one was the Texans-Ravens game in Baltimore. Obviously, you guys got Baltimore up next, and the Ravens look good.
Yes, they did, man.
Boy, did they look good, and they have looked good. This entire end of the season, this might be the hottest team in the NFL at this current state.
They're flying around right now, baby.
They won 34-10 over Houston this past weekend. Lamar finished the game with 152 passing yards, 100 yards rushing, and 4 total touchdowns. He was doing it all, as usual. Big story of the game was probably the Ravens defense, which has been stout all season long. They held the Houston offense that looked so good a week prior to just a field goal and didn't allow a single snap in the red zone.
Damn.
We also got a little C.J. Stroud LeBron stat. As a starter at Ohio State and in the NFL, C.J. Stroud is 0-4 with teams coached by a Harbaugh and 31-7 versus everybody else. That is definitely a LeBron stat, but we appreciate you adding that in there.
Holy shit. Shout out to the LeBron stat of the year. Holy shit. That's crazy.
The Ravens celebrated the victory in the locker room. The biggest takeaway was definitely Coach Harbaugh's dance.
Harbaugh getting jiggy.
I purposely haven't watched this because I knew we were going to cover it. I got to see this.
That boy John getting jiggy, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's on the aux? Who's on the aux?
It was pretty lit. I don't know who's on the aux, but
that is typical white guy moves right there,
dude. But electric moves.
No, they're good. Listen,
he's not trying too hard.
If you have the right energy,
right
it doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. Just do it. It's all about energy.
Thing.
Okay, he's doing the whip. He's doing the Indiana Jones. I see you, Harbaugh. Look at that. Now he's on the rodeo. He's on to the cowboy. Hey, got the lasso. Now he's calling it out. That's right.
Having some fun, man. I'll tell you what, man. Fuck, it's electric. Winning playoff games is electric, man.
It is. Very.
It is so fucking electric.
Not much to talk about. I mean, listen, CJ Stroud, incredible rookie campaign. Obviously didn't end with the final goal in mind, but I think that it ended on a note that everyone in Houston's damn sure proud of. I don't think anybody anticipated Houston to compete like this in DeMeco Ryans' first year.
Dude.
What an incredible first run at it. And it's
to look forward to over there.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see what this kid and the rest of the Texans and DeMeco Ryans has in store for the future. An outstanding first year, and the Ravens move on.
Then on Saturday night, we got the Pack versus the 49ers in a game that was neck and neck going down to the final drive, man. Niners pull off the win, 24-21. Let's talk about those final minutes with 6:21 left in the game. The Packers were up 21-17. That's right. They were up 4 points and attempted a field goal to go up by 7, but kicker Anders Carlson.
Probably European with a name like that.
Unfortunately, he missed a 41-yarder, which, that sucks, man.
When I was watching it, it felt like, I don't know if the snap was off or if the hold was off, but it felt like it came out low. Holder did a good job of getting it up, but I feel like whenever that happens, it kind of messes with the kickers a little bit. Maybe I'm remembering this wrong.
He's had a case of missing them before.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I will say the weather was awful. Absolutely terrible all game long. You saw it affect Brock Purdy through the first 3 quarters until the end, where he just was lights out that fourth quarter. But yeah, it was a rough kick to end the game on.
Yeah, that hurt your soul, man, because the Packers were playing great. Obviously, the 49ers were being the 49ers and playing just hard-nosed, tough fucking football, man. Their defense is solid as any defense in the fucking league right now.
Packers doing a good job in between the 20s. They were getting into the red zone very well. Where they really struggle for the Packers are the red zone.
Jordan Love was playing great, man.
One of the things that the 49ers do better than anybody is keep you out of the end zone. And Packers had a decent day in the regular ball situations. Aaron Jones had a really big run that was nice, but
dude, what a stud, man. I love watching that dude play football, man.
They just could not get it in the end zone.
Hey, John, that dude could run the fucking ball.
Can.
He's just get the ball in that dude's hands and something good's going to happen, man.
Yeah, even when it's not open, he was making plays happen.
He
left
was
and
making
right.
shit happen.
Purdy, as we said, struggled, obviously. Everybody's been talking about that in the first 3 quarters. Part of that's the environment. The rain was brutal. You could see it all over the broadcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, he turned it on when he needed it most.
Purdy, man. Pretty good.
At the end of the game, needed to score, put together an incredible drive, and got it done.
Well, a part of a few of those drives, man, just get the ball to George Kittle, baby. It's as easy as that. When they're in man-to-man coverage, you find A5, baby. He is playing lights out football right now.
Again, great end of the season by the Green Bay Packers. Obviously, the 7th seed looked really good in the postseason. Weren't able to get it done in the clutch here against the number 1 seed in the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. But Jordan Love, again, a lot of optimism going out there in Green Bay right now. Incredible end of the season. Just came up a little short.
It's football for you, bub.
And then the last game we got is Sunday afternoon. This is the game we were watching at the Big Tree Inn, which was the Bucks versus the Lions. Lions got it done at home. That's right. Winning 31-23.
Kneecaps, baby.
Little Ford Field action.
Biting kneecaps on their way to NFC title game.
Yes, they are. It is not the same old Lions. Jared Goff threw for 287 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he went 11 for 12 with 131 yards and a touchdown in the most important quarter of all, the fourth quarter. Rookie running back Jahmyr Gibbs finished with 114 yards from scrimmage and 1 rushing touchdown. He had himself a big day. behind a Lions offensive line that has been spectacular all year. Their offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson and that offensive line has been an incredible combination there. I think Hank Fraley's the offensive line coach out there, but they're doing so many good things on the ground right now. Yeah, there's a little bit of, I guess the big story from this one, besides it being a close game, a lot of back and forth early. Lions went ahead 2 scores. Baker and the Bucks started coming back. There was a little bit of clock mishap at the end of the game, it looked like, that everybody's talking about that maybe we can touch on, which is, do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
Yeah, I think you were spot on with it.
When we were talking about it earlier, this is what I think happened.
Yeah.
The Bucks had one timeout going into this last drive for the Lions. Todd knew it didn't matter if he used his last timeout going into those last kneel downs.
Even if he would have called a timeout during one of those previous snaps, they would have still been able to
have enough time to run the clock out.
Yeah.
The problem is the Lions actually messed up.
Up.
It looks like the Lions snapped the ball early a few times, and Todd could have used that last timeout after that third down mishap.
Like a punt and then a chance. But
you would have had a chance.
It's tough.
Which is is that a strategy? Because here's what happens. A lot of times I feel you take that first kneel down and the other team has a timeout. You're waiting to see if they use that timeout. And then if they don't use the timeout, sometimes you just say like, hey, I guess they're sneaky. They're conceding. The game's over. They're not going to call a timeout.
Yeah. So then you just hurry up and just knee it when you got less than 40 seconds left. Yeah.
Exactly. So
that's
the only thing that makes sense in my head. And maybe this is a strategy moving forward.
Once. That
You're right.
move only works once in
life.
But
maybe that's a strategy moving forward is, hey, if you have one timeout, hold it, hope that the opposing offense just kind of rushes the snaps along to get the game over with. Boom, timeout, and then all of a sudden it's 4th down and you got 30 seconds left on the clock. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head. Otherwise, you wouldn't call timeout. But it also makes sense why Todd might have kind of turned it off at that point because you think the game is over with how much time they did have.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, they didn't, and the Lions won.
Not right now.
It was a great job by the Lions offensively and defensively. They're peaking right now. This is going to be an outstanding game, Lions versus 49ers in San Fran. I'm excited to watch that one. That's for dang sure.
It'll be a fucking instant classic, man. Those just flying around defenses, just high energy defenses, physical defenses.
No doubt.
Those Lions are playing fucking great, man. I think it's a different ball game. Hopefully they can get Debo back and Debo can play.
No question.
Because
he's such an important piece.
Dude, he is such a big piece of that offense, man. A guy that can get the ball and fucking take it to the house at any moment. When you're playing a big physical team like that, you got to have your tough guys out there, man. And Debo's definitely one of those guys that can bring the fucking toughness.
Not only does he bring toughness, but he's a joker. Like he's a receiver, he's an H-back, he's a running back. Because he can do so many things.
He gets physical in the run game.
Between him and Kyle Juszczyk,
Northeast Ohio football player.
Those are the guys, in my opinion. I mean, George, don't get me wrong. All these other guys are George Kittle's. Yeah, he's a beast. Everybody knows that.
He is the Joker.
But, yeah, exactly. These pieces where Shanahan, who's creative as all get out, can all of a sudden get to all of these different formations, something that looks like your single back, all of a sudden it's a 2-back run, essentially. All of a sudden you're getting into a jet sweep out of a formation that doesn't look like it. You know, you get to all of these things with a guy like Debo and Kyle Juszczyk and all of these pieces in between that really makes the run game go and makes the play action go. Does a lot of unique things for him besides both of them and Debo in particular just being phenomenal players.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be championship Sunday, baby.
So yeah, we'll see what happens on that front. Have they said anything? Have they said anything about Debo?
I think he's going to, I'm pretty sure he's going to play. I mean, it's Debo.
What happened? Because he went out there for warm-ups.
I knew it was something shoulder. I think he's been dealing with something AC-wise all year.
Gotcha. Let's get some no dumb questions, Trav. Now that we've wrapped up the divisional rounds.
Time to answer some not dumb questions because there's no such thing as dumb questions, just dumbass people. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go, Sports Bar. Damn, I almost clapped my mic off of the fucking table. All right, let's start this thing off. Sarcasm Idol name on Twitter. New Heights Show. Will Jason play in the Pro Bowl this year? No Dumb Questions. Hashtag no dumb questions.
Yeah,
Will you?
unfortunately, yes, I will. Whatever that means, because there's obviously no more Pro Bowl game. I don't know. I guess I know that they do the 7-on-7 flag football game. I don't know if I have to snap for that.
Yeah.
I guess you do have a snapper in 7-on-7, but sometimes they just have like a guy throw the ball to the quarterback, which I would prefer rather than have to bend over and snap the ball for no reason.
I would just love to see one down in 7-on-7. Both teams have to have the entire lineup filled of offensive and defensive linemen.
I agree. And there's actually, have you ever seen the walking football clips online?
The worst. I fucking hate that shit.
I think it's hilarious, but it would be funny if it was O-line, D-line walking football. No?
So dumb.
You don't like it?
I like big guys trying to be athletes, not big guys being themselves. Like, it'd be way better, way more
Entertaining with them actually trying.
competitive and then entertaining with O linemen trying to backpedal and run routes.
I think some of these juke moves in walking football are pretty electric.
No, they're not.
It's a different level of deception.
Used to do it in college a little bit, have some fun with the gang.
Did you? I never did it. I only started seeing this recently.
If you're playing around, cool. If you're actually like playing a competitive game, it's
Not
so
cool.
dumb. Because you can't judge how fast somebody's running or walking. Like, oh, you ran. No. Precision passing, best catch, kick-tack-toe. No, you probably can't kick either. Closest to the pin. Ooh, they moved away from the longest drive and went closest to the pin. Obstacle course relay race. That'll probably be your event right there.
Obstacle course relay race. I think I did this one year, and there was like a little bit of slickness on the turf, but I do remember doing that. Yeah, dodgeball I can't do because my elbow doesn't work anymore. I've had surgeries.
Can you not throw the ball with your left?
I can't do anything left-handed. I am
okay.
so not ambidextrous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, dodgeball, I wish I could play. It was my favorite sport playing growing up, but I've officially, physically just cannot do it anymore. Precision passing, I could definitely do that. Best catch, I did in the backyard. I used to have some pretty electric catches.
Dude, you got better hands than me for sure.
But that was before my fingers stopped.
You got 9 fingers now, though, yeah.
Kick-tack-toe, I think if I punt a ball right now, I might explode my knee, so I'm probably out on that.
It's place kicking, but same thing.
Tug of war, I think tug of war I'm probably doing, but I'm going to offer minimal advantage, unfortunately.
Can't grab the rope.
And then closest to the pin contest, I mean, I'll do that, but I'm going to be terrible at it. And then obstacle course relay race. I'm in. Let's do it. Event called high stakes, when players have to catch balls launched high into the air from a jugs machine.
So it's like like a punt return. How many punt return or how many catches can you get?
The twist and high stakes. I remember they did it with like dropping it from a drone a few years ago. I remember that one.
Yeah, it didn't work out as well. Took a little too long. So I think they're just going to do jugs. How many footballs can you catch? So this is probably like a punt returner deal. So you're not in that one.
The twist high stakes is that each player starts.
But to have a skill player do it and a big do it, that'd be electric to watch.
That's what I think. I just think you should have categories and have the big guys do all of them.
You got it.
Who doesn't like watching the big guys do all of this other stuff too?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you.
You have you have the skill,
have it like wrestling,
skill
have like
competitions, and then you just have the big guys try all the competitions, and
the skill versus
you get
the
to laugh at how unathletic a lot of offensive linemen and defensive linemen actually.
It's not impressive watching punt returners catch fucking punts. Okay,
it's what they
impressive
do.
Watching 300-pounders.
That's right.
Catch punt returns.
That's right.
Yeah.
Somebody's taking one to the dome.
To the face. To the face.
In the face. All righty, let's move on.
All right, from Crash 78 on Club 92. What the hell happened to Travis's hand on the last episode? It looks like his hand is all scratched up. Yeah, I got cleated. I got stepped on. It still is to see a little bit from us, a little bit of the scabs and stuff. That happened during the Miami game.
What kind of cleat was the guy wearing?
A football cleat? I don't fucking know.
This doesn't look like an imprint that a cleat would leave.
What?
It doesn't. I don't know. There's a lot of like red dots. It looks more like it just doesn't look like a football. I don't know what it looks like.
Just went right here on my hand. 100% is a football.
Let me see your hand now. All right, that looks more. I can see that. That picture, though, there's a lot of little red dots.
Well, yeah. See, people, there's no such thing as dumb questions. There's just dumbass people.
I think Sherlock Holmes might want some more. Yeah, me and Basil will go try and figure out what really happened.
That does it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go, Sports Bar. If you haven't already, make sure you submit your No Dumb Question to Club 92 and upvote your favorites. Some of the posts with the most votes may be featured in next week's episode.
All right, let's close this episode out with a little New Heights Stamp of the Week. That's right, baby. Divisional round Stamp of the Week edition. New Heights Stamp of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Accelerator.
I'm on that little tropical punch right now.
Boy, it's good. Accelerator Active Energy Drink is available on Amazon. You can catch it, on your Amazon.
Hell yeah.
App. All right.
Hell yeah.
My New Heights Stamp of the Week, I'm going to go with a guy that's been playing great football all year round. The entire line has, and it's been a great team to watch, and they're still playing. That's Lions center Frank Ragnow. He's been playing through multiple injuries all season, and he showed up on the injury report, and he just keeps on chugging along, and he showed up big in the Lions' win over the Bucs. Didn't miss an offensive snap. Went toe-to-toe with Vita Vea, which I can tell you firsthand is really hard.
Not right now.
Helped block for the Lions team that rushed for 114 yards and 2 touchdowns while adding 277 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. Dan Campbell had all sorts of praise for Frank. Frank's a stud. That's what he does. He's willing to put it all on the line. He believes he can, and he trusts himself, and he trusts those guys next to him. Not everybody can do it, and that's okay, but he can. Dude, Frank's incredible. He's been a great center in this league for a long time, and he's rebounded from an injury that set him back a couple years ago pretty damn well. So shout out to my man Ragnow and the Detroit Lions.
Well, hold on now. We ain't going too far, man. It's the team that was least expected to be here, the Detroit Lions. I'm sticking with the Lions, too.
Oh, we're not done. Okay.
The game winner, the sealer, the closer, as they may say. And a very heartwarming story from our Walter Payton Man of the Year last year in Whitworth. Linebacker Derek Barnes sealed the win for the Lions after picking off Baker Mayfield on the Bucs' final drive of the game with just over 90 seconds left to play. This was Derek Barnes' first career interception. How about that? And a feel-good story, like I said. Andrew Whitworth mentioning in his speech how he's I think it was Derek Barnes came up to him and mentioned how when he was a kid.
That's him?
Whitworth, that's him, dude.
Oh, my gosh. Cool. I remember that, yeah.
Taking your game to new heights. So he mentioned how Derek came up to Andrew Whitworth and mentioned how his story or how him being in the community helped Derek through life and definitely made an impact on him. So it was cool to see almost everything come full circle and how Derek Barnes just catapulted his Lions team into the NFC Championship game. So shout out to Derek, man, for taking your game to new heights. Shout out to Ragnow, too, man. Lions, the least expected to be here right now, but, man, they're really taking their game to new heights.
Like we said before, man, can't wait to watch all the games this week, and good luck, Trav.
You know it, baby.
That wraps it up. That's another show in the books. Another episode of New Heights is done.
All right, now.
Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube so you know when new episodes are coming out, and check out our new bonus videos that launch on Friday. This Friday, we'll be doing conference championship preview and a breakdown to the poll results in the first round of voting in our best NFL team name bracket. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcast.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment, and follow on all social media platforms at New Heights Show with 1S, 92%ers. Tell a friend when you see them. Thanks to our production and crew, as always, for making us look way better than what we are. And thank you again to the 92%ers for always tuning in. Love you guys. Well, hopefully we see you next week with another dub. Not right now.
All you 92%ers out there watching this one, we'll get to some fan mentions and include we'll get to some fan. Let me do this one more time. I'm done a little bit too much caffeine. All right. We got to, when you're talking so fast that your tongue doesn't keep track with your mind.
It usually happens when you have a few beverages over the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Not quite as fast.